Question: at what time did you wake up this morning? Hello everyone. How you doing? How you feeling? Today I'm going to share with you the things that I did to wake up effectively at 5 a.m. I had done this before in the past. Somewhere around the middle of last year, 2021, I ran into some life circumstances and completely fell off the waking up at 5 a.m. mat. I tried what I did beforehand to wake up at 5 a.m. and it just wasn't working anymore. So let me tell you what I used to do. I used to just basically set a timer on my phone, and I would set it to go off at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, depending on the day of the week. When that timer went off, I would take that as a sign to stop everything that I'm doing, and I would go to bed. Then I would set my alarm to wake me up at about 5 o'clock. I'd wake up at 5 o'clock, sit up in the bed, turn the alarm off on my phone, sit there for about 15 minutes, and then get up out the bed, literally like force myself out the bed, go in the bathroom and do what I gotta do, and then get ready for the rest of my day. This would involve exercising, eating breakfast, cleaning up, and all that other stuff, because I found that I am way more productive in the mornings than I am later on in the day. I think it's very important to utilize the time where your levels are at its highest. In my case, it was in the morning. Unfortunately, this method wasn't sustainable. For one, there were times where even when my phone went off, the alarm went off, I'd ignore it. I'd simply just dismiss it and keep doing what I'm doing. Next thing is that when I'd wake up in the mornings, because I had my phone laying next to me, I'd have the terrible habit of hitting that terrible snooze button again and again and again until I'm now waking up at 7:30 in the morning, and now I'm in a rush to get everything done. So I struggled with this for quite some time until finally I was like, okay, you got to do something different. This isn't working anymore. This plan probably worked last year, but it's not working now. So you got to change something. So what did I change? All right, well, let's talk about it. Remove distractions. Okay. Are you the type of person who at about 7 or 8 o'clock, you're sitting on the couch, watching your Netflix, watching your YouTube, and you look at the clock and you realize what time it is, but this episode that you're watching is getting really good and they just ended on a cliffhanger? Maybe just one more episode. Okay, here's the thing, guys. If you have the mental capacity or the mental fortitude to go, okay, it's getting late, I need to stop here. This is a really good episode, it's a great hit cliffhanger, but I gotta go to bed. Click. If you don't have the mental fortitude to stop what you're doing, then you need to eliminate it. And that's exactly what I had to do. I love me some YouTube, I love me some Netflix, I love my K-dramas, I love my anime, I love my shows, but I had to literally cut it. I had to tell myself, okay, no Netflix, no YouTube videos, unless they are going to help me progress further towards the goals that I am working on in the morning. If they have something related to that, then otherwise I can't watch any of that until the weekend. And I think it gives me something to look forward to even more. Like I feel accomplished. I've gotten a lot of stuff that I wanted done. And then by the end of the week, I'm just chilling, relaxing, and doing and just enjoying my shows. That's great. If you have any sort of distractions, then cut it. I'd advise, let your friends know. I'm trying to be more productive, and You know, if you want to reach out to me, just know that after 8 o'clock, I'm capped. You can't reach me. One of my friends, she's like, I go to bed at like 7 o'clock in the evening. I'm done. Don't nobody try to reach me. And I'm just like, okay, I will respect that. So your family and friends should respect that. Remove distractions, okay? Okay. It all begins with your night routine. You have to have a night routine. If you're just winging it and going to bed, it's not going to be successful. Because for one, if you're just going to bed, you have no goals, you have nothing to look forward to in the morning, you don't have anything prepped or ready. What's gonna happen is you're gonna wake up in the morning, it's gonna be like 5 or 6 a.m. You might exercise, but you have no idea what to do afterwards. You're just kind of in limbo and you're not enjoying yourself. So what happens? You relapse. So it's very important to get your nighttime routine, your night routine in order. So what do? Well, what are some things that you can do at night that will reduce the amount of time you have to spend in the morning? So for me, it was getting my clothes ready, taking a shower, brushing my teeth, all that. I do all of that before I go to bed. So that in the morning, all I gotta worry about is getting this prepared and all the other things I wanna work on. So start a night routine, get your clothes laid out, and even better, lay them out for the week. Pick Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, get those prepped and on your hangers and hang them up. The more streamlined you make your night routine, the more streamlined your morning routine will be. Hope you're following me. I hope I'm not coming across any certain way. Start a night routine, but figure out what your night routine is going to involve, okay? Okay. Are you ready for the game changer? The biggest tip that helped me shift my whole entire routine and allowed me to effectively wake up at 5 a.m. Put your phone away. What do I mean by that? I know you're like, oh my God, what do you mean put your phone away? You've probably heard this in someone else's video. If not, well, I'm about to spill the tea right here. Take your phone, but right before you go to bed, before you hop in that bed, take your phone, make sure it's fully charged. Put it in the bathroom. No, I'm serious. Put your phone in the bath. Set the alarm though. Set the alarm for 5 o'clock a.m. Put it in the bathroom. The reason why I say this is because if you are a light sleeper and you are able to wake up easily through loud sounds like me, then putting that in the bathroom when you wake up when you're sleeping in bed and you hear that alarm go off, you're forced to not only get out of bed, because I can't sleep through an alarm. I can't sleep through an alarm to save my life. I can't do it. It drives me nuts. I have to get up and I have to turn it off. So I'm literally forced to get out of bed, go into the bathroom, and turn the alarm off. And then what do I do right after that? I turn on the light and wipe and wash my face. And before I know it, that's more than enough to get me awake. Now, if you're a deep sleeper, like for instance, my husband is a very deep sleeper. He will sleep through that alarm like there's nobody's business. But there's something that I've learned with some people who are deep sleepers is that sound doesn't, even though they can sleep through sound, the light can affect them. If anything's too bright, they instantly wake up. You turn on the light and they're already sort of waking up from the sudden brightness. So if you could find an alarm clock in the room, they've got these special alarm clocks on Amazon specifically for deep sleepers. I'm actually gonna see if I can't link one of them in the description and add a picture somewhere here, right here. Okay. Then you can find one of those. And what they do is they actually get brighter and brighter and brighter as the alarm goes off. And on top of that, you have to get up. There's a separate remote to turn it off. And it's actually, you can place that remote in the bathroom so that the only way to turn off the brightness is to get up and go in the bathroom and turn it off. So that's another way of doing it. They also have these other cool alarms, like you could put underneath the mattress that shakes the bed. I don't know too much about those, but so far these two alarms have been very helpful. So, you know, look into those. But I think this was the most game-changing for me, you know, because it forced me to get out of bed. I feel like when you have that phone nearby, even if it's in the same room, that's not helpful enough. Because what's gonna happen is you're just gonna get up out of bed, you're gonna go to the dresser or even the nightstand. You're just gonna go, get up, get on and hit that snooze button. And what are you gonna do? You're gonna turn right back around and dive head first back into that bed. Okay? So it's important for you to leave the room, to actually leave the room. Game changer, period. So this video was a little bit on the short side. Hopefully it was helpful to you all. Hopefully it helped someone out there. If you did like this video, come on, give me a like, give me a subscribe, and hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. Bye. Taking a minute, taking a minute, Heck yeah.